Koalas may look cute and cuddly, but don't be fooled, there's a dangerous reality lurking beneath their fuzzy exterior. It's important to understand the serious risks associated with these iconic creatures. Imagine strolling through the Australian bush eager to spot a koala. But what if I told you that their adorable facade hides a world of myths and misconceptions that could put you in harm's way? This is just a charming wildlife encounter, it can pose real threats. Many believe koalas possess remarkable emotional intelligence, viewing them as gentle souls. However, this perception is misleading. Driven more by instinct than emotion, these animals can become aggressive when threatened. Their sharp claws and powerful jaws are not just for show, they serve as a warning sign you can't ignore. Additionally, koalas can carry diseases like chlamydia, which can spread rapidly among their population. Encountering a sick koala while hiking could expose you to unseen risks. This isn't merely about capturing a cute photo, it's about recognizing the real dangers involved. As urban development encroaches on their habitats, koalas are forced into tighter spaces, leading to increased stress and aggression. Picture a peaceful creature now fighting for survival in a crowded environment. This harsh reality contradicts the idyllic image you might have in mind. With their behavior changing and signs of distress becoming more common, we must ask ourselves, how did we overlook these warning signs? We've let their cuteness blind us to the struggles they face daily. Recognizing these signs is crucial. If we continue to romanticize koalas without acknowledging their complexities, so what can you do? Stay informed, respect their habitats, and appreciate koalas for the complex animals they truly are. Remember, the future of these extraordinary creatures may depend on your awareness and actions. Ever looked at a koala and thought, what a cute, cuddly creature? Well, here's the uncomfortable truth: those adorable faces hide a silent struggle. Beneath their fluffy exteriors lies a world of stress that often goes unnoticed. While many see koalas as laid-back, tree-living animals, they actually exhibit signs of distress that we frequently overlook. Stress isn't exclusive to humans, every creature experiences it, including koalas. Imagine strolling through a peaceful forest and spotting a koala clinging to its tree, seemingly calm. But if you look a little closer, you might catch subtle signs: a twitching ear, a quick glance, or a droopy posture. These aren't just quirks, they indicate emotional turmoil. So what's behind this distress? It's a combination of habitat loss, climate change, and the threat of disease. Every time a tree falls or the temperature rises, a koala feels the pressure. Their world is shrinking, taking their peace with it. Here's where it gets unsettling. Many people still believe koalas are resilient and will adapt, thinking they'll figure it out. This mindset is dangerous and leads to inaction when these creatures need urgent help. Picture this: you're in a park and see a koala in distress. Instead of rushing to help, you pull out your phone, snap a picture, and walk away, assuming someone else will take care of it. But what if that moment of inaction seals the fate of a vulnerable creature? Now let's tackle the myths. Ever heard that koalas are low maintenance? That's a misconception. They rely on specific eucalyptus leaves to thrive, and when their food sources dwindle, their stress levels rise. As their world shrinks, koalas may become more aggressive or withdrawn, and they might even stop reproducing altogether. Imagine the haunting silence of a forest that was once filled with their calls. The next generation could vanish because we didn't pay attention to the signs. So what can you do? Start by being aware. Each time you see a koala, look for those stress signals. Acknowledge their struggle, share their story with friends, and spark conversations. The more we know, the more we can help. Ultimately, it's about recognizing that these cute creatures are more than just a pretty face. They are complex beings with emotions and needs. Reflect on this. What if your awareness could be the difference between survival and extinction for them? So next time you see a koala, don't just admire their cuteness. Dive deeper. Recognize the truth behind their eyes, and maybe, just maybe, you'll become a voice for their silent struggle. What if I told you that koalas, those adorable sleepy creatures, might not be as emotionally intelligent as we often believe? You might be surprised or even shocked. Let's dive into a reality that many overlook. When we think of koalas, we picture them cuddling trees, but behind that charming image lies a more complex truth. Many of us attribute human-like emotions to these marsupials, assuming they feel love, empathy, and sadness just like we do. But what if that assumption is misleading? Imagine visiting an animal sanctuary, excited to bond with a koala. You approach hopeful, only to find it barely reacts to your presence. Instead of the connection you envisioned, you're met with indifference. It's a moment that can leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. This brings us to an important point. Koalas live solitary lives. They don't form emotional bonds like we do. Their interactions are driven by survival. So why isn't this talked about more? The truth is, it's easier to romanticize them than to confront their reality. Let's raise the stakes a bit. Picture a photo of a koala being rescued, looking scared and vulnerable. Your heart aches for the trauma it has faced. But here's the twist: this animal might not feel the same way about its rescue. Due to their limited emotional capacity, they may not grasp the kindness behind human intervention. Why does this matter? Understanding their true nature can change how we approach conservation and animal welfare. We need to shift our perspective. Instead of projecting our feelings onto them, we should focus on their actual needs. As we grapple with this uncomfortable truth,